Yo, what's good, guys? Today I got the 3-star clear on the demons in Sector 2. I recorded it so I could upload it to YouTube and show you guys. Um, my team's kind of free to play friendly. Let me find it. Yeah, here it is. So we have Nanny on the staff, I believe, and that's for her holy. You either want her on the longsword for ICPS or her on the holy for like support, and her ults do pretty good damage in here too. And then I have Tiore. My Tiore is power 9, but you can do it. I seen Amazing do it with the power 5 Tiore, so you don't need any crazy dupes on them. And she's on her staff or one, whatever it is, so she could heal. And it's also SSR because Tiore, she scales off attack for her healing, so the more attack I have on her, the more I'm gonna heal. And you'll see in the fight, I'm healing like almost 9,000 per tick, and the tag skill gives me like almost 100,000. And then Daisy, she's on the Grimoire. You don't have to bring Daisy. You could switch her for Slater or like Hauser. There's a lot of people you can switch her out for. Even Jericho, if you want to run Manny on Ice instead, they work well together. And then lastly, I got Escanor on the his longsword or greatsword. I don't even know, but it's for his holy DPS. It's pretty good. Um, let me let me go into the gears real quick because I don't think I changed them yet. Okay, so on Tiore, I have the 2-piece for gallons and this level 2 129, so that's pretty good. But you want the 2-piece from gallon because you get the HP plus 10%. Then you also get the barrier if you take a lot of damage. And then I have these life crystal earrings. They have healing efficiency from just normal. That's what you get on the life crystals earrings. But then the chain space bonus, I got more healing efficiency, so that's super good on Tiore. And like I said, I have her P9, so I get a lot more healing than like a P4, P5 Tiore. Then Annie. Again, I got the 2-piece set from Gowland, the HP, the barrier, and then I just run whatever for the necklace because I didn't have like anything that was like a 1-piece that was gonna make it that big of a difference. So I just run whatever, and then this plus 5, level 2, 126. Um, if you're running the holy, you want this on, but if you're running her as an ice DPS, you have to run a really weird like armor setup with like the gallon armor and stuff. Like let me see. Like you need the gallon armor, and then there's some pants from like one of the bosses you need, and then you need like a Mad Miner set too. It's super weird, but it can work. And then Escanor, I had him on this level 2. Um, this is not really that good. Maybe the debuff duration efficiency. Um, I don't know if the healing carries over to Tiore, and then I don't think that really matters too much. But at least it's level 2, 125. And then I have him on the 3-piece set for crit chance. Yeah, that's basically it. Esquire's real simple. Just have him on the sword. Let me find it. Yeah, here's a sword, and then armor, and then you just put this on with the crit chance. That's all you need, and he'll hit very hard in there. Oh yeah, my Escanor is power 6, but again, I seen Amazing do it with power 4 Escanor, so you don't need high dupes to do this. And then lastly, I said Daisy. She's free to play at least. Her armor once again the 2-piece for HP, and then I just run whatever again. And this is actually really good. I got her level 3, so I get a lot of crit chance, crit damage, crit resistance, crit defense. I get all of that. And then again, I don't know if that carries over to Tiore. Um, I don't. Tactical damage isn't that good on Daisy. It doesn't really matter. And then normal skill damage, yeah, that could actually be good, but it's nothing crazy for Daisy. And yeah. Um, for her weapons, I just have this, just 1 star too. Let me show you all the limits. Actually, you see 0 stars. Tiore has 2. All right. So what I like to do when I'm starting the dungeon, I like to pull out Tiore and use her defense, and then I'll switch over to Mandy and move out, and I use her Q, then the E, go to Daisy, use both her E's, then Q, And then after that, you just want to stall for a little bit. One thing I didn't do was switch to Escanor and just start DPSing the Grey Demon down, shipping him down. Um, that is one thing you could do, or you could just drag them around for a little bit. But once the Grey Demon, or not the Grey Demon, the Red Demon, once he gets ready to like go in that position where you can stun him, you want to make sure he's in the middle, because if he's in the middle, that's where the Grey Demon he'll go to the middle after like the stun duration's over, and he'll begin to like fly up and stuff. So if you're in the middle, you can get a lot more damage on the Grey Demon. Like you're gonna see, I'm pretty sure I get both of them like 50% health right here. Actually, let me rewind it. Okay, so Grey Demon's gonna get ready to stun right here. Watch out, or Red Demon, I mean. Switch to Manny, use the Q, then the E, then the ults. And after that, if you need to, tag in Kiore for magic points, healing. I like to just tag her in, get the healing points, the tag gauge, and like literally all of it is super helpful. So if you have Kiore, she's super good in here for charging literally everything. See, I put the E down, I switch to Escanor, and then I make sure my ult hits the Grey Demon. You really want to get the Grey Demon lower first, or kill them at the same time. Because if you kill the Red Demon before the Grey Demon, you're not gonna beat it. And yeah, I'm literally just cycling. All you have to do is just cycle in this phase. Make sure you're dodging the Grey Demon a little bit. And then this is what I mean. You see how the Grey Demon walks back to the middle right here? Now, both of them are in a phase where they're not attacking at all. So this is a phase where you can get a lot of damage. Like, you're gonna see the Escanor roll into so much. And then again, watch out for the Red Demon, because he can give the Grey Demon and himself that blue attack buff, and they do stack up fast, so be very careful with that. You can see I'm just walking around. I'm just stalling, healing, making sure I don't take damage from the Red Demon. Switch to Daisy, get my crits in. Manny, stun, use her abilities. Kiore for the healing, the magic charging, all of that. I switch to Escanor. I use my ult on both of them. Pretty good ult right here. Like you can see, I already have so much damage on them, and I still have, like, what, 2 minutes left? I think right here, I get a last second ult off the Grey Demon. Or no, actually, I missed this ult right here. So yeah, you can see the Grey Demon dies before I hit that ult. So, if I didn't waste that ult, I could have cleared this so much faster, but it's whatever. But you can see, now that the Grey Demon's gone, the Red Demon is the same as the Overworld one, so just stand in his face, do whatever. Like, he doesn't do a lot of damage. Just cycle your Escanor ults. And right there, I accidentally stunned him. I didn't even know he was going to go into that position to get stunned. I was just switching to Manny to put her Q down, but I got the stun, which is really good. So, just switch back to Escanor, wait for his ult to come back, and he'll die. There it is. Super simple. 303. Like I said, it could have been a lot faster if I didn't mess up that one Escanor ult and actually hit the Red Demon. But it was a pretty good run. Like I said, there's a lot of team combos you could run on this fight. If you're struggling with a certain team, try switching it up. There's a lot of tutorials out there right now, like especially Amazing. He posts a lot of the free to play tutorials. So if you're really struggling, I recommend watching his videos because they'll be really helpful. That's kind of where I got my team from too, because he was using Slater, and I decided I'll use Daisy instead, just because I have her. But yeah, that's it guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about it, leave them in the comments. You want to do something else, leave it in the comments. But yeah, have a good day.